What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and we now know that the new MUT 10 player is Gronkowski. After this week, we should have 3 more weeks when we're going to get our free card. Now, I know a lot of you guys are running off at the mouth. Yo, bro, Gmia, yo, Greg Olson's MUT, whatever, MUT hero is better than him. Let me just go ahead and show you a couple things so I can, before we even get into the solo, why you got to really worry about Gronk. I don't know if anybody's pulled him yet or if he's in, whatever, like the packs or whatever. He should be. It's pretty early because it just happened, but I want to point out some of the major things that I've tried to make sure that everybody understands with this game. Strength, run block. There are other things that are within the player that makes them really, really good, but it's not even only that though. You know what's really, really weird about it? Like, okay, nobody has pulled him yet. What's really, really weird about Gronk is that EA always makes him OP. Now, some of us know what that means and some of us don't. Pretty much what goes on is this, right? If you've been playing Madden for a very, very long time, you understand that it's certain players that are very, very favorable in the game. All right, Deion Sanders, Michael Vick. You could think of certain names that it doesn't matter how they come in the game, they're going to cause a lot of issues. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of those things inside of the solo, because we already know what Greg Olson stuff is. He has very low strength. He has better like spec catch and other stuff like that, but I'm not really worried about all that, bro. That's 75 run block. He has 80 something strength. He has certain things, and like I said, he's Gronk. So when you put him out there to block and do weird stuff, he's gonna do weird stuff. Like, he's gonna make sure that your opponent doesn't want to play anymore, especially if most of you guys already have your teams geared up the way that we've been designing it. Because remember, early on, we decided together, like, yo, we go in Legends for the most part. Some of you guys went another route, and, it is what it is. But for the most part, we decided back in August that we're going Legends. Munoz, Larry Allen, we got Kevin Mawai, we got Bruce Matthews. We decided to go Legends for a reason, because they have numbers that make it so that you're going to make your opponent want to jump out of his window. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the reasoning behind what we do. We're not doing it because we want to be friends with our opponent. We want to make sure that they never want to play Madden again. You see, that's how Madden has changed. And some of you guys are probably laughing like, yo, that's really how I'll be playing. I'm not joking. When I play an opponent, I want to make sure he never plays Madden again, because the game has changed so much that I have dudes running around doing whatever they want to me at any time. And it is very, very frustrating. So I just want to make sure any chance I get that they just can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just can't deal with the game anymore. Like, they just want to put it down and never pick it up again. But this is what it is, bro. Like, obviously he has that truck, okay? Because you can see we're on competitive mode. It's certain things that Gronk is going to have that is going to make him worth it. The numbers look really, really wild right now, but that's not what I want you guys to pay attention to. I want you to pay attention to the use of him. Now, I'm not going to buy packs for him. I'm not a Patriots fan. But if you're a Patriots fan right now, you're feeling pretty good. Like, you know that he's going to activate those stiff arms. He's going to activate those trucks. So if you're going to hit him in the flat, guess what's going to happen? He's going to probably break that first tackle. If you put him on run block with other guys out there, you know what I'm saying? You got Corey Schlesinger and these other guys. He's going to smash somebody up in front of them. And, okay, his ratings don't show a lot of it, but you know what I'm talking. Put it like this, right? How many of you guys want to bet me that Deion Sanders, when he's released, his hit power is going to be very, very stupid, and he's going to force fumbles? Because I've already had wagers like that with other people in previous years. No way, Gmia, he can't cause no fumbles. And the dude had like 3 fumbles in one game. You know why that happens? Because somebody likes Deion Sanders at EA Sports headquarters. Somebody really thinks he's the best corner to ever play. I also think that as well. But they go really, really crazy with it. And he does things where you're like, bro, the dude got a 36 hit power. Like, what? But again, it's because of the namesake of the player. So we have to really understand that. Many of you guys just want to be like, yo, bro, what about the Greg Olson? You won't catch me dead with a Greg Olson. That dude is garbage. I don't care. Like, bruh, Panther fans, it don't matter. Like, listen, I'm not rocking with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't worthy for me to rock with him. And like, I'm not saying that he's bad in real life. I'm just saying, you think I'm going to go out of my way to be running around with a Greg Olson with a 61, what he's got, like a 61 run block, 70-something strength? Like, what do I look like? What do you look like running around with a guy that's weak as an infant? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So, again, it's the name. I understand. People are like, oh, bro, it's just the name. Absolutely 100% correct. It is just the name. That is all that it is. It is, bruh, nobody else cares. It's just the name. That's all that you're gonna go for. But like I said, I'm not gonna pull no packs for Grunk. I'm not on it like that. Like, I'm just chilling with my kiddo, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I ain't going ape like that. But again, if I had the opportunity to get him, I'm gonna snatch him up because I already know what it is. Everything that I'm doing right now, like, you know, like they have him activated, they kind of soup him up. Just remember that I'm telling you this. You're gonna be able to truck, you're gonna be able to do wild things with him just because he's Grunk. Now, let me point out something else, because obviously we know he's 6'6". This game does not translate with the height factor, okay? It doesn't really make you feel like your player is the height that he is. They still have yet to fix that to where I can say, yo, all right, when he goes up for a jump ball, that's the way it should be. Low key, all they would really have to do is go back to the Madden 15 protocol with the height. And all Maddens going forward as far as height factor would be unbelievable games. Because if they take away the animations that they have and make the players be able to go up for the ball based on height and their stats, Madden would be an unbelievable game. Listen, this is how unbelievable the game would be, right? Even if people would complain, nobody would listen. Like, dudes would go to Reddit and write a 6-hour thesis and nobody would have to respond because people would understand that, okay, I got a 6'6" guy that I'm throwing a high ball to, and that guy is a corner that's 5'9", and he's not playing any D when the ball's up in the air because he should not be able to. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you start thinking about it like that and start to analyze it, you'll see where I'm coming from. Like, all right, you know, that makes sense. Because people can't complain when it's obvious that the game is doing what it's supposed to do. The reason that people can complain now is because there's so many things going on with the game, and people are like, yo, what exactly is happening right now? That's why my players doing all that stuff. They just started running around wildly. There's so many other things that go into it. So that, you know, you give people, you know, reasons to be able to say, what about this? What about that? But ultimately, you know what I'm saying? You start making people be able to do what they should be allowed to do. Why are you listening to complaints? Other than dudes being able to, like, you know, not be tackled and foolishness like that. Oh, bro, let me get that fumble though. Like, everybody got hit power in my squad. Like, you know, Calvin Johnson's gonna make you fumble. It becomes a situation where it's like, yo, we could definitely make this work. Now, in regards to Randy Moss, I told you guys previously, he still does not do what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got picked off by a guy that was 4'3". I think he was like the Leprechaun from the movies, the dude that was in like Star Wars. You know, whoever played the Leprechaun, like Leprechaun Part 2 in the Hood, like the most horrific movies you would ever watch. And you just come home one day late night and you have nothing else to do, and that's on TV and you watch it. That Leprechaun, that dude that what is his name? I forgot his name. Warwick Davis. Like, he's from England. Like, that dude right there, like, he would play D on Grunk. Yeah, like, you guys can look up Warwick Davis. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ricky Gervais made an actual comedy special regarding him. I think it's Life's Too Short. One of the most hilarious series I've ever watched in my life. Definitely check that out. But he would be able to play defense on Grunk. And that's what the problem is. People are worried about the run game. I'm worried about, why can't Randy Moss be Randy Moss? Do you know, listen, Grunk, if you gave me this Grunk in Madden 15, like, I would have to go change my pants. Like, I'm being serious about that. Like, seriously, I have to go change my pants. Like, if they made this game and they made height matter like Madden 15, I would literally stop this video and go change my pants. But I'm not really that excited about it because Randy Moss, like I said, if you guys have him maxed out, the one thing that you guys know you can get, you know, with him is the fact that he's going to be able to beat some people deep. You know, other than that, it's not really exciting, bro. Like, you can't really moss dudes the way that they deserve to be mossed. And that's my major issue. Like, I just hate that, bro. And that's what I'm thinking about Grunk. And, you know, I think Olsen is 6'5", Grunk 6'6". Yeah, the inch doesn't really matter. But again, with everything that goes into the card, it's a lot of stuff that EA is doing to make that card the way that it is. That's all I'm going to tell you guys. Like, I already know that if I get my hands on Grunk, I'm going to probably pull some packs for my weekly pack. Like, you guys wanted that pack opening that I promised you guys. Okay, all right, man. All right. I don't really think that Grunk is going to be in my packs. And I know you guys probably like, yo, Gmar, you never know. Nah, I know. I already know what EA's up to. Like, EA ain't playing for keeps, right? Bro, what is this guy doing, man? Listen, somebody sacked Tom Brady one time, man. Like, oh, bro, all right, keep going. Oh, okay, keep going. Keep going, man. Yeah, there you go. Like, listen, you know what it is? CPU. Look, do me a favor. Do that again to me, and you can have your way with me on the barrel. Like, what the? Okay, let me just move this guy. Because if they score, I'm gonna be like, I don't like when the CPU scores on me. So it's very. Why did he? All right, that's mine. Look, that's mine. I don't know what. Get up then. Run it for 6 then. Run it for 6. Keep going. Like, Tillman, what are you doing out there, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got lurker and all kind of stuff. Why is the Patriot guy so happy about what just happened? I don't understand that. And you guys remember when they had like that fullback dive glitch where you could just jump for like 5 yards or whatever? Can you imagine like what Grunk is good? Bro, like, there's so many useful things that you could do with Grunk. Put him at fullback and then put your put like Corey at the tight end position, because Grunk will probably be a better fullback based on the way that he is. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that he's built to take that initial one, and then you'll have a guy like Corey up ahead. Look, I feel sorry for dudes that are going to be. Why don't I have this on True Clock? I just realized that. Like, I'm looking at the clock. Like, why is it just doing whatever it's doing? Like, what's happening right now? I don't even know what's going on that right side of the field, but dudes are getting pancaked all over the place. And most of you guys, when we spoke about IHOP, when I was talking about pancakes, many of you guys do have IHOPs in your country, so that kind of worked out. It was kind of weird, but you guys had fun with it the way Bro, why is everybody just getting... Yo, I don't know what just happened right there, but whatever, it doesn't matter. The dudes are getting pancaked on that right side. Low-key, I might have to run this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might have to run... I don't usually run this in game, but did I do that and not know that I did it? I didn't know that I flipped it to the left right there. It don't matter. We're going to the 4th right now. Is that 4th down? Yeah, it's 4th down. All right, let me see what they'll do. Are they going to let the clock run or... All right, good. They made it run. All right, so we'll bring it to the 4th. But like I said, ultimately, with everything that's going on with this card, I don't know. Do we go after? Guys, tell me in the comments. Like, are you guys thinking because like the Delanie Walker has higher run block? He's 6'2" though. So you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're looking to like do stuff that's gonna make your opponent want to rage quit, I don't. Because low key, I would like start throwing streaks to Grunk and seeing if I can get some swerve action off. Like, low key though, I would probably try to do it, because remember when I first got Moss, I was getting a little bit of swerve action, and then I think EA when they tuned the game, like whatever, they changed up the fact of dudes doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know, guys. I just don't know if it's worth it, and I don't want to. Nah, I don't know, man. If you pull him, would I keep him? Because I know that one of you guys are going to ask that, like, would you keep him? It's Grunk, dog. Like, I don't know if I could find somebody that don't like Grunk, except for teams that played against them in the playoffs. And, you know, obviously they went home. I can't think of anybody that would not, because he's just a regular dude, but that goes out there, does backflips in the club, breaks his ankle, and goes to practice the next day. Like, he's a weird dude. Like, you got to really like Grunk. And, you know, if you're going to keep him, if you're not a Patriots fan, I don't see how you could go wrong with it. It's just that he's only at 83 speed. You could chem him up to get him to like an 86. And that's still for a tight end pretty decent, because Kittle burns people. And I don't know, I think my Kittle's like an 82 speed. And he literally, once he gets out in front, he just burns dude. So, you know, maybe that could be something that you do. I don't know, man. This is just really, really, like, I'm just thinking about it. Like, bruh, if you don't got that capability to really do what you want, that's my issue. You don't have the freedom to throw the ball up in the air and just not care and wave, bro. You wave your hands in the air though. Like, you don't have that luxury. So I don't want to say just go out and get it, man. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. If you guys want it, go ahead and do it. I'm going to show you all the stats from the power up, and then you go from there. But I do not feel comfortable saying go buy packs run, because like you know what I'm saying. Like, there's other run blockers like Corey. You see Corey gets right out in front. He makes those blocks regularly for me. He's like the best run blocker in the game. And obviously Delanie Walker, even where he is right now, and Kittle have better run block. They just don't have the strength. You know what I'm saying? So would he be that dude that you would need to kind of you know, get that up and running? You know what I'm saying? Like, would he be that dude, or is it not? Like, it's just very, very difficult, man, for me to kind of decide right now. Like, what are we going to do right now? Like, what is the actual goal of what we're trying to do? That's pretty much, you know, where I'm at. I'm at a standstill right now, because I really, 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 really like Grunk, but I cannot justify to anybody getting his card. So it's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the way that I look at it, bro, it's Grunk, and then that's it. And then you guys like, what? That's it? Yeah, that's it. It's Grunk. He's gonna be glitchy. The same way Michael Vick is glitchy, no matter what Madden it is. Well, it depends. Some Maddens they went too crazy with like just making the animations be wild, and he wasn't able to do much. But this year, you really can run around like a complete idiot all the time with Michael Vick. They nerfed the escape artist, but he's still pretty good, and he has that 94 throw power when you count him a little bit. So, my only thing is it's Grunk, right? Like it's literally Grunk. That's it. That's all I got for you. It's Grunk. So we're gonna go ahead right now. They're gonna do hurry up. How much is gonna take up the clock? All right, so that's 1, and then, okay, I think that should be it. All right, we're going to take a look at his numbers and give you guys the insight into it. If you're going to be going after Grunk, I would like if you just let me know, like, bruh, yo, Gmi, I'm going, like, just write Grunk in the comments. If you're still where I am at right now, where if you pull him, you'll keep him, let me know that as well. I just don't really, if you're not a Patriots fan, I don't really see the reason. And that's pretty much what, I'm going to go with on there. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stuff that's going on with him. Let's look at his max numbers. Because remember, all of you guys that played the 10 weeks are going to get one for free if you wanted it. So he goes to 84 speed, 83 excel, 90 catching, pass block, trucking, run block goes to 76. Okay, plus he gets the John Madden coach run block, so that can get up higher. His trucking is an 87, so he meets that threshold. His stiff arm is an 88. He's punching dudes in the face. You see, those are the differences with his card. Like, you're going to break a lot of tackles with Grunk. You know what I'm saying? And he has decent run block, and his strength is crazy. He has 88 beat press, obviously the short route run, whatever, break tackle, catch and traffic 91, spec catch 91. So even though Greg Olsen had a little bit higher stuff, he still has all those things, but Greg Olsen does not have that trucking and stiff arm. If you throw it in the flat and you give it to him, he shouldn't get tackled by the first person. Unless it's Pat Tillman and somebody lit a firecracker on him, he might have just blast you up. Like I said, the trucking and the stiff arm, that's crazy. I'm going to just say that that's crazy. If you pull him, do you keep him? I would probably keep him. Honestly, I would probably keep him. I'm not going to put an ability on him, but I would probably keep him. That's my take on it. Whatever you guys decide to do, let me know, but it is what it is. And also, make sure that you guys go ahead and you insert your other, the other collectible that you get into the actual set so that you have the 3 weeks left and you can go from there. Make sure you guys get that done because many of you guys have you've either missed the date. I don't know what EA is going to do in regards to that, how you're going to be able to get it back, but I'm pretty sure if enough of you complain that they'll do something like give somebody an option to get at least 1 more or 2 more or something like that. So let's go over to the sets before I let you guys go so that everybody can understand what we're doing. We're going to go to the Madden 10, and we're going to go here, and we should have the tight end position right there. And we have 3 more left, where the cornerback, I got to see what they're going to do with that, but it's 3 weeks left to get your free Madden Ultimate Team 10 player. So if you don't want to get him now, you can get him later if that's something that you want. But that stiff arm and that truck, bro, you don't want to be the guy on the other side of that. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. Be safe. Until next time. One love.